Greetings. Welcome to EDTV News Channel, the People's Channel. In this report, we have a few stories for talk about, some shootings and some dropouts coming out of the parish of St. Catherine, St. Elizabeth, the Food Basket Parish, Kingston, the nation capital, and also we have our international news for talk about. Stay tuned for the full reports. Blessings to all subscribers and viewers. If you're here for the first time, you can support the channel by like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. So we'll start off in the parish of St. Catherine, where a trainee cop was shot and taken out by criminals in Portmore, St. Catherine. So we'll get into the police report. A trainee police was shot and taken out by criminals in Greater Portmore in St. Catherine. The deceased has now been identified as Rochelle Nelson, 32-year-old police constable of a St. Catherine address. Reports are that on Friday, September 20, at about 11:30 a.m., Nelson, a student constable, was sitting in his white Toyota Fielder motor vehicle awaiting his father to attend a party when a lone gunman on foot pounced upon him and opened gunfire, hitting him to his upper body head area. The gunman then made his escape on foot in the area. The now deceased was rushed to the Spanish Town Hospital where he was pronounced you-know-what. The police were summoned and upon arrival, secured the scene and also potential exhibits and are awaiting the scenes of crime unit to process the scene and the body. Now, people, we'll move on, but still in the parish of St. Catherine. So we'll get into the report. Bucktown residents protest fatal double shooting by police in the whole capital. Residents of Bucktown in Rivale, Spanish Town, St. Catherine today mounted roadblocks to protest the fatal police shooting of two men in the community last night. The incident, which occurred at about 9 p.m., has ignited tension in the area. Upset residents used debris to block the main road. In response, security forces have been removing the barricades only for residents to remount them in defiance. Dropout in the shooting are Malcolm Miller, also known as Izzy, and Alex Philippat, otherwise known as Toby, both of Bucktown in Rivale. Melissa Ayat, a relative of Philippat, expressed outrage at the dropout of her cousin. He was at the gambling shop and he left and came over for some money, and then we hear somebody screaming out and then we hear the gunshots. Then we find out that police killed him in his house, Ayat told the news media. She alleged that the security forces entered his house, questioned him and then shot and take him out. Me don't feel good about this. Toby is a hard worker who works for the JPS, the Jamaica Public Service. He is not a criminal. We need justice for this. We would feel better if they had taken him down to the police station and beat him up, but them drop him out on his bed in the house, she claimed. Police, however, reported that Philippat and Miller were taken out during a confrontation. Lawmen allegedly recovered a Smith & Wesson pistol with two 9mm rounds and a shotgun at the scene. The Independent Commission of Investigation, INDECOM, has since launched a probe into the incident. Now, people, we'll move on. This time to the Food Basket Parish of Jamaica, St. Elizabeth. Man fatally shot in Black River. The police in St. Elizabeth are investigating the shooting dropout of a 36-year-old man in Black River last night. Dropout is Luke Hewitt, a laborer of 5 Spent in Black River. It is reported that about 9:10 p.m. Hewitt was attacked by a man with whom he had a disagreement. The man reported to brandish a handgun, opened fire, hitting him. He dropped out on the spot. The Black River Criminal Investigation Branch is probing the dropout. Now, people, we'll move on, this time to the international news coming out of the United States. Jamaican female sentenced to 3 years in prison for debt relief fraud. So we'll get into the report. A 37-year-old Jamaican woman was sentenced to 3 years in prison and ordered to pay restitution to the victims after creating a series of fraudulent debt relief companies that targeted debt-ridden Americans and tricked the victims into paying fraudulent processing fees and disclosing sensitive personal identifying information. The female Sarika Severo, a 37-year-old resident of Montego Bay, also known as Sarika Severo Goodison, pleaded guilty on April 16 to one count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud affecting a financial institution. As part of her guilty plea, Severo admitted that from at least June 2016 through September 2018, she and other conspirators created and operated a series of fraudulent debt relief companies that trick U.S. citizens into paying bogus processing fees and to disclose personal identifying information and identity documents. One of the fraudulent websites said consumers could receive up to $60,000 in government-funded aid to pay their bills. Another claimed consumers could receive up to $25,000 in annual debt relief. Savaru admitted that through their false representation, she and her conspirators tried to defraud U.S. victims out of more than $550,000. Now, people, last but not least, we'll head to the parish of Kingston, the nation capital. I will go mad in jail. Man who set houses ablaze in jealous rage says he needs to clear his mind before surrendering to police. So we'll get into the report. The man accused of setting fire to a house that spread and eventually razed 7 dwellings, leaving approximately 30 people, including more than 10 children, homeless in the community of Bell Rock in St. Andrew, say he's going to surrender to the police but needs to first get over the hurt caused by his girlfriend infidelity, referred to by Jamaican as bun, that drove him to commit the crime. This girl don't have nothing and she take my things and give to her next man. Me I try take these things off my mind before I bring myself in, because I can't go to jail with these things on my mind. I will go mad. When you are with somebody for long, it is hard to just walk away. I have to try and get these things off my head. I have the number for the police I am going to go to, but I have to get these things off my mind first, he told the news media. On Wednesday, 2 days after his action made him the subject of a police manhunt. According to the man, he did not go to the tenement early Monday morning with the intention of touching any house. I took away her cell phone and she used her mother's phone to text me in the night. I thought she was at her mother's place, but when I went there, she was not there. That is how I said I was going to burn that part. I said by the time they jump up, they could throw 2 pans of water on it and out it, not knowing that everything was going to blaze up and burn the whole place, he claimed. Every day I want a girl. I catch her doing what she is not supposed to do already. I told her to stop doing what she was doing because she's going to make the devil come out of me. I warned her, and every time she said she was not doing nothing, a long time she had do this, It kind of hurt because I go out there to look my own to come and give to her, he said. Speaking with the news media by phone from his hiding place, he said that he really loved the young woman, especially because she is brilliant, but he believed that she has a problem with having one partner. He said that over the 4 years they have been together, he fully dedicated himself to her. I sent her to the Jamaica Constabulary Force to do the test to become a police. She knows not to do foolishness. I invest in this girl, but it's like it is the wrong girl me I invest in her. I told her I was helping her so one day she can help me. Now, people, it's a serious story, you know what I'm saying? Now, why the man them not learn? If you realize you're there with a woman and she give you a bun in the Jamaican style, all you have to do, leave. You know what I'm saying? Go invest your time in another female that is not going to give you a bun. You know what I say, people? No, he must say, he want clear in mind before him going to the police because he will go mad. No, he will go mad either way. Because when him die prison, people, he must start think about everything that him did, that him could avoid. Please leave in the comment section and tell me what you think. One aim, one God, one destiny. Walk good, talk good, live good. Blessings.